Hi, my name is Deborah Johnson, and I'm a single mother of two boys in their 30s who are doing very well in the world. I'm a registered nurse, and I've practiced for about 40 years, but for the last 15 years, I've run a successful case management business that I recently closed on Halloween. Um, I found myself in a situation recently that I never thought I would see myself in. I have always lived really what I call a very blessed life. Never had any episodes of issues that lasted a long time. And I really thought I was sort of immune to ever having any time down and out. Well, after I closed my business, I had knee surgery. Now, I've never had surgery before in my life, and the knee surgery went really well according to my physician. But I found out I'm a lousy patient. Lousy. I hate pain. I hate exercise. I'm a wimp. I didn't like being dependent upon other people. All those things are like pushed against me. And the fact that I had no business and I wasn't busy, I ended up curling up in bed, except for my exercise, and going into what seemed to me like a cocoon, just wrapped in a cocoon, isolated, and not very happy. And I took a dive into what I could see now was a time of depression, watching too much TV, not opening up my mail, not really caring, just sort of in this cocoon-like state. And gradually, this depression lifted because I decided that I was so bored being in this condition. I was bored. And but at the same time, I didn't know what to do. So I said, okay, I'm going to at least start where I am. And I made a list of three things that were important in my life. And I want to share that with you because it may support you in what you're going through, which may be nothing like what I was going through, but it might be a time in your life in which you could use support. So the three areas that I worked on were, number one, putting down the areas of my life that were important to me. And there were three to me. There were family and friends. There was my spiritual life, and there was travel and money. So number one, first of all, my family and friends were very important to me, and I had been ignoring them. But thank God it was actually a holiday time, and I went and spent some time with them. I was expected to be there, and it was so good for me to be around normalcy again, and to see that they still loved me no matter what was happening with me, and they were proud of me, and just opening myself up to my friends again was very supportive. And then the second area was spirituality. And for me, that meant being around those people that kind of think out of the box, and um, we're always looking for different ways to participate in life, and we're always learning. And I started going back to the gatherings of those individuals. And I also started meditating for 15 minutes a day, and that was very, very helpful for me. The third area for me was money. Now, I knew I didn't want to go back to owning a business again. It took my time, it pulled my energy from me, and it was more than I wanted to do at this point in my life. I wanted to travel. So I started looking, and even though I had no idea what was going to be coming around the corner, I was very clear what I wanted. And I kept saying, my goal is to travel. I want something that I could do while traveling that could actually bring in money while I was moving around the globe, hopefully. Now, that what happened was I was listening to a blog just like this one day, and I started listening to the area that you can click below if you choose, and that was how to bring income in without being in one place at one time, without doing the 9 to 5 job, and with including the freedom that I wanted. So if that interests you, click below. Now, I'm not saying that everything in my life is now perfect. I'm not floating on a cloud. I haven't found the love of my life. There's no magic to this. But I really have noticed that there is one major thing in life that is always consistent. And the only thing that is change. We are always going to go through change. We are going to go through the ups and downs of life. And I was coming out of the downs of life, sort of figuring out, hey, I'm not immune to this. I'm actually a human being. This stuff can happen to me just like it can happen to anyone. I came out with more empathy, and I also came out with more compassion for me as a human being and compassion for other people that are going through the same issues. So the following may work for you. Make a list of 3 most important things in your life, and then every day do something small to move you along the path to make a difference in each of those areas. It doesn't have to be a lot. It means just make a beginning. And number 3, declare what you want. Believe it's coming your way. Even get the emotion of the excitement that it's coming your way, and pay attention because it's coming your way. What'll bring things to you faster that you're choosing is developing the sense of excitement. So closing your eyes and imagining that you're where you want to be in your life and feeling the emotions that can come along with that, even though there's no evidence in your physical reality right now that it's there. But that draws it to you faster. Above all, do not listen to those voices in your head, the ones that say that you're not good enough. I have sort of a way that I work with them because everybody has these voices. You are not alone in this. And when I hear them sort of grabbing a hold of me, I can separate them now from me because I know they are not the truth. And I simply say thank you for sharing. And then I get back into what I was focused upon. Now, there's many opportunities for you, but click on the link below if you find that you might want to explore the avenue I chose for freedom. Goodbye for now.